Supreme Master Ching Hai's lectures are not a complete meditation instruction. Please do not try alone. For free of charge guidance, please visit godsdirectcontact.org or contact any of the centres near you.
Today's episode will be presented in English with subtitles in Arabic, Aulacese, also known as Vietnamese, Bulgarian, Chinese, Croatian, Czech, English, French, German, Hindi, Hungarian, Indonesian, Italian, Japanese, Korean, Malay, Mongolian, Persian, Polish, Portuguese, Punjabi, Russian, Sinhalese, Spanish, and Thai. Halo dan salam mesra penonton-penonton yang mulia. Nama saya Ching dari Kapit, Sarawak di Malaysia yang kaya dengan sumber. Malaysia memang sebuah negara indah yang dikurniai dengan pelbagai bukit dan gunung yang ditumbuhi hutan tebal, bentangan pantai yang dipinggiri pokok palma, dengan laut yang kehijau-hijauan, cahaya matahari keemasan serta lagun air tawar. Tarikan utamanya ialah kontrasnya yang besar. Dari pencakar langit yang tinggi dapat dilihat rumah papan yang dibina di atas kaki bajang. Budaya mazmur, keajaiban alam semula jadi, bandaraya besar dan banyak pulau yang indah permai, semuanya sebahagian daripada syurga di bumi ini. Keberbagian budaya juga telah menjadikan negara ini tempat merayakan beratus-ratus perayaan yang beraneka ragam. Warisan multi budaya dan multi bangsa Malaysia sangat jelas dipamerkan melalui bentuk muzik dan tarian yang pelbagai. Kami berbesar hati untuk berkongsi dengan anda imbasan keindahan dan keajaiban Malaysia. Kami berdoa agar hati anda merasai hubungan yang rapat dengan alam semula jadi. Selama 3 dekad, Mahaguru Ching Hai menerangi dunia kita dengan ajaran sucinya. Sebagai seorang guru bermakrifat penuh, beliau mengajarkan kaedah meditasi Kuan Yin kepada mereka yang ingin dengan serta-merta menemui sifat Tuhan dalam diri mereka dan dalam masa satu hayat mendapat pembebasan abadi daripada kitaran lahir dan mati. Kaedah Kuan Yin telah diamalkan oleh semua guru bermakrifat seperti Buddha, Nabi Isa, Nabi Muhammad. Moga-moga Tuhan memberikan kesejahteraan kepadanya dan Guru Nanak. Beliau menekankan bahawa jika kita sentiasa ingat akan Tuhan, berbakti kepada orang lain dan mematuhi hukum alam semesta, kita akan mencapai potensi tertinggi sebagai manusia dan benar-benar memahami tujuan kita di bumi. Mahaguru Ching ialah suri teladan belas kasihan, sering memberikan bantuan kebendaan dan kewangan serta kasih sayang kepada perarian, orang tidak berumah, mangsa bencana alam dan orang-orang lain yang memerlukan bantuan. Pada tahun 2006, beliau menerima hadiah keamanan Gusi yang dianggap sebagai hadiah keamanan Nobel Timur dan telah diberi penghormatan dalam tahun-tahun ini dengan banyak anugerah dan hadiah lain atas kerja amal dan bantuan kemanusiaannya yang menonjol. Sebagai suara sejati bagi rakan haiwan kita yang menawan, beliau mempromosikan diet berasaskan tumbuhan yang damai dan penyayang. Beliau menghasratkan dengan kesedaran manusia tentang kesucian semua hidupan, sebuah dunia vegan yang tenteram dan gemilang di mana haiwan dan orang hidup secara harmoni. Pelbagai inisiatif telah diambilnya untuk menyebarkan trend vegan, termasuk pengedaran risalah hidup alternatif, rantaian restoran vegan antarabangsa Robin Hart, Supreme Master Television, serta sering bercakap dengan ketua kerajaan dan media yang berpengaruh dan menyertai persidangan televisyen tentang perubahan iklim, sama ada kita sedar akannya atau tidak. Usahanya telah memberikan pengaruh yang besar kepada kesedaran global tentang gaya hidup mesra haiwan dan bagaimana cara berbelas kasihan ini dapat membawa keamanan yang kekal lama dalam kalangan negara sementara menyelamatkan planet kita daripada perubahan iklim. Dalam tahun-tahun ini, Mahaguru Ching telah pergi ke seluruh dunia dari negara-negara Amerika ke Afrika, dari Eropah ke Oseania dan memberikan beratus-ratus kubah kepada orang ramai dan anak muridnya tentang pelbagai topik spiritual. Hari ini, kami berbesar hati untuk mempersembahkan salah satu kubah mendalam ini bertajuk Selamatkan Planet Kita Daripada Karma Bermuda, sedutan daripada kubah dan perbincangan Mahaguru Ching. Bahagian 3, siri bertiga dalam rancangan antara guru dengan anak murid.
Even if now they want to go to live in Mars or Venus or thinking of other planet already, you know, oh, we found some planet look like Earth. How look like? Huh? How like? Huh? You have to go up there and bring machines up there to build houses. How much can a satellite carry? How much can a rocket carry? How many people at the time? Yeah? How much fuel you have before you can carry people up? And how much machine you need, no? All kind of machine you need, yeah? For agriculture, for making clothes, oh la la, or we go back to the ancient time, weaving, looming, yeah? And so in they sit with fingers because there will be no equipment up there. Then go back to natural, also fine. Only if we even have another planet to talk about. That's hundreds of light years apart. Even if you find it. How? Huh? We don't even have oil anymore. I mean, very less now. Huh? By the time they burn all the oil, they live in the mid-air somewhere. The rocket will not fly any further to another planet. And then they'll go around, eating a sunflower seed that they brought with. Or peanuts. Huh? And then what? The smart people should know all this. So far-fetched, the people who live in the city and who live in a faraway area, they think nothing happened to them, but it's happening. It just happened more to the people who near the gas. You see, the gas fuming from the ocean and from the land that's been defrosted is fuming everywhere. It's just that at the moment it's not so intense, yeah? And then you probably have a headache when you pass by some place, you don't know why suddenly the headache come. You don't know suddenly your heart hurt, burnt. You don't know why today your liver is no good. And then you take medicine and you forget about it. You know what I mean? But it'll be more and more intense if we don't do something.
You mean it's already started?
It's started a long time already. It's just not intensive enough yet. The density. The gas amount is not yet so lethal. Okay, it is lethal to some people in some area where it's more direct, nearby. But most people, they live far away, a little effect, or not yet effect, or very little effect. Then they just blame, okay, I eat something bad yesterday, or maybe I drink too much alcohol, and blame it on drinking, or food, or, or bad mood, or, maybe, okay, old age, or whatever. Don't know that. Yeah, incredible. Human is incredible. Positive thinking also happens at the same time. If we, the positive people, believe in and think in that direction, we can change. We already did, and we will continue. We will change it. Yes?
Yes.
Yeah, for everyone, for the world, and for our children, and for ourselves, and for the sake of goodness. Yeah? It's still a beautiful planet, and we must save it. They should not be too busy fighting each other. They should be busy fighting disaster, saving the planet. They spend a lot of energy already killing. It's about time they spend energy and money for saving. Saving life instead of destroying life. Don't you think? Yes. So at least our group, we have to use all our might, all our sacrifice we can to awaken the world and lead them into positive era. They have to think positive. But if they don't do something, they have to do something to save the planet, yeah? To save the lives of the inhabitants as well, including themselves. Suppose the whole planet destroyed, how much a billion money can help you? Huh? But when a disaster struck this planet, they kill everyone. Do you understand?
Yes.
There's no weapon in the space or in the moon or anywhere can even help anyone at that time at all. No matter what kind of president you are, or which country you rule, there's nothing. You are nothing. You are dust. You are less than dust at that time. You become nada. Niente. Nix. Non-existent. Finished in seconds. Less than seconds. You understand me?
Yes.
Because we're destroying the planet. And we're fighting each other instead of fighting the real enemy. You know? That is the destroying of the planet and ruin the resource of the world. We are short, if we don't stop. We'll be short of many things. And then the real war will really broke out. When people are hungry and desperate, then nothing can stop. You know what I mean? Because they're already desperate. They're already pushed to the wall already. They have nothing to lose. Then there will be much more trouble than now. So do what you can. and think what you can. Okay? All positive. All for reconstruction of this world, all saving of the world. Otherwise, we also don't care. We go in heaven. But these people who left behind, who have not yet repented and who have not yet really earned any merit, they will go somewhere else. We have a new work for us. It's okay. But it's not because of that. We ignore the people who stay behind. You understand? It's for them that we're working. It's for the ignorant people that I'm working. It's not for you. Of course, you work, it's good for you. I already show you the path and you're walking on it. I'm very pleased that you're walking straight. I'm not worried about you anymore. Yeah? And now if you content to work with me, then I'm very grateful. Yeah? If not, I'm not worried about you. They have to choose their path, they have to clean themselves. Yeah? But the people who are still alive, I'm worried for them. Yeah? Because I still can do something. We still can do something. That's why we meditate a lot. We're cleaning the planet, and we meditate, we retreat, we pray, all that. It's for these people, in case at least we can waken them up a little bit. And they can still stop now. They still can do it. And they still can go to heaven, high heaven, if they stop all this and try to help the planet. Don't even help me. Yeah? Don't need to do Kuan method, or don't need to come to me, nothing. Just be a good human being is enough for me to help them. If they turn around and have a noble idea, want to save the planet and save all this generation and the future, then I'm already having good enough excuse to help them. So I hope the people in power will do that. Yeah? Because even if this planet is destroyed, we go to heaven. It doesn't matter to us. But the bad karma cannot be destroyed. Yeah? If they make bad karma, they cannot redeem after they die. You understand? They have to redeem themselves now. Everyone is allowed to make mistakes until a certain extent. But once you turn around your head and want to be good, everything erased. And that's the law of heaven. Heaven is very, very forgiving and loving. You understand me? So I do hope that the people who can stop the war, can stop the catastrophe, do stop. So that heaven really have good excuse to have them. Otherwise, it will be millions of years in misery for these people who know which is good and don't do it. Not just don't do bad thing, but knowing the good thing and don't do. And not just don't do bad thing, but do not stop the bad things happen. Also bad karma. And not to talk about encouraging it or supporting it is even worse. The same mind is very important to harness the power so we can move mountains. You understand me? We really have to move mountains if we want to save the world. 2000 passed already. If we continue the way people are doing, we're not out of danger, understand? But the government and the people will also have to do something.
The concept of karma, or in the Western terminology, the consequence of our action. As you saw, so shall you reap in the Bible. It's not a Buddhist or Christian concept alone. It's a logical term, meaning that for every action there is a consequence. And the law of karma, meaning the cause and effect, is very exact. So we must stop the killing of other beings, and consequently our life will be spared. By being vegetarian, our human's consciousness is raised up to a higher level, cleaning up and elevating us to our original noble self again. As we plant the seeds of compassion, we will reap the love and peace in return. So to reduce bad karma, we must reverse our actions and create good karma by being benevolent, being kind, and being merciful. Then all these qualities will return to us in manifold. We will beget mercy from heaven and be able to preserve this precious planet and our lives. Stop animal raising As we know by now, and animal breeding is the foremost cause of damage to our planet and the health of the people even, and the detrimental effect on our environment as well. It will destroy the world if we do not stop eating and producing meat and animal products. Animal and meat production has been found by scientists to emit more greenhouse gases than all the transportation sectors combined. Methane, which is one of the primary gases emitted, causes up to 72 times more heat to be trapped in the atmosphere than the carbon dioxide. However, methane also disappears much more quickly than carbon dioxide. So if we stop eating meat, we stop producing animal product, then the planet will be able to cool down almost immediately. This is scientifically very logical also. There is no need to even talk about the moral issue. So the vegetarian diet is the fastest, easiest, and most effective solution for a life-sustaining planet.
With the emergence of the Asian economic powers, including China and India, and their increasing energy demands, what goals would you like to see such nations set in this regard?
I would imagine, of course, the heaven on earth. And to achieve this, it would be best for these energy-spending countries to develop in a wise and sustainable way. They all know that already. The question is to put it into practice, the knowledge that we have already accumulated. They should set goals to use sustainable energy and minimize their greenhouse gas emissions in their industries, because every effort is worth the benefit to their citizens' health, environment, and even the economy. This is the true meaning of prosperity. Unfortunately, as countries develop, their demand for meat also increases as they can more easily afford it. However, this is extremely counterproductive because demand for meat pushes up energy demands enormously. While worsening global warming, raising animals is responsible for 80% of all greenhouse gas emissions from the agriculture sector. Here are 3 reasons why these developing countries should also set no meat and instead propagate vegan lifestyle as their number 1 goal. First is to save energy for better purposes. Meat production is energy intensive and grossly energy inefficient. To produce 1 kilogram of beef consumes 169 megajoules of energy, or enough energy to drive an average European car for 250 kilometers. 1 6-ounce beefsteak costs 16 times as much fossil fuel energy as 1 vegan meal, containing 3 kinds of vegetables and rice. The UN IPCC's chair, Dr. Rajendra Pachauri, further points out that meat requires constant refrigerated transportation and storage, the growing and transportation of the animal's food, a lot of packaging, a lot of cooking at high temperatures for long periods, and a whole lot of animal waste products that also need to be processed and disposed of. Meat production is so costly and inefficient, so unsustainable, that it is bad business to produce meat. Second, besides energy, precious land, food, and water resources already scarce in these very countries are also wasted or degraded to unacceptable degrees. One study in India found that to produce 1 kilogram of beef requires 7 kilograms of grain for feed.
instead of direct human consumption, while yielding less than 1/3 the amount of protein. The poor are bound to suffer from hunger. And overall, increased meat consumption has always been correlated with jumps in chronic diseases such as cancer, heart disease, and diabetes, whereas before that, these ills were virtually unknown. Finally, one reason why developing countries should say no to meat production and consumption is that by turning to the plant-based diet, they will gain invisible benefits as well. In India and China, it is already taught in their traditions, in the law of ahimsa, meaning non-violence, and the law of karma, which says, as you sow, so shall you reap. Meaning, by turning to the virtuous, compassionate diet of vegan alone, they would generate such a positive, constructive energy. This new loving power could even stop the effects of climate change in their vulnerable lands and open up people's innovative thoughts to solve all manner of economical, social, and technological problems. And every country, whether developed or developing, will flourish in ways beyond our imagination. I promise it is true.
Penonton-penonton yang ceria, kami menghargai kehadiran anda untuk episod hari ini berjudul Selamatkan planet kita daripada karma membunuh, sedutan daripada kubah dan perbincangan Mahaguru Ching. Bahagian 3, siri bertiga dalam rancangan antara guru dengan anak murid. Teruskan bersama Supreme Master Television untuk lebih banyak rancangan positif. Seterusnya ialah daripada kitab suci Sufisme Fihi Mak Fihi, Kubah Rumi 4, 21 dan 22, bahagian 1 siri berdua dalam rancangan kata-kata bijaksana. Semoga setiap saat dalam hidup anda penuh dengan kasih sayang, berkat dan rasa syukur. May you be living every moment with love, grace and gratitude. For more details, please visit suprememastertv.com/BMD.
It is only those who have neither fired a shot nor heard the shrieks and groans of the wounded who cry aloud for blood, more vengeance, more desolation. War is hell. Army General William Tecumseh Sherman, U.S. Civil War, 1861 through 1865.
I could have captured the whole of your Majesty's army. I contented myself with an armistice in the hope that this would be a first step towards a world peace. This is an aim which I cherish all the more, as it might be supposed that one nurtured and brought about war would be more hardened than I am to the evils it involves. Napoleon Bonaparte, Emperor of France, Letter to the King of George III of England, 1805.
I hate war as only a soldier who has lived it can, only as one who has seen its brutality, its futility, its stupidity. Dwight D. Eisenhower, 34th President of the United States, World War II General.
We need to develop and root in our society a culture of peace. We need to promote regional integration. Joaquim Chissano, second President of Mozambique.
Let us forget bad things that happened in the past, that divide and hurt us, and let us unite in peace and love so we can advance to a better future. José Ramos Horta, second President, Timor-Leste, Nobel Peace Prize Laureate, 1996.
It is painful enough to discover with what unconcern they speak of war and threaten it. I have seen enough of it to make me look upon it as the sum of all evils. Confederate Army General Stonewall Jackson, U.S. Civil War, 1861 to 1865.
Guru Nanak Dev Ji's message of equality, peaceful coexistence, and universal love is an abiding source of inspiration for all. Let us resolve to deeply understand his noble teachings and rededicate ourselves to the cause of humanity, equality, brotherhood, and harmony. President Pratibha Patel, 12th President, Republic of India.
Mankind must put an end to war, or war will put an end to mankind. John F. Kennedy, 35th President of the United States, World War II veteran.
The choices we make, for good or ill, will affect the welfare of generations yet unborn.
We cannot and must not allow ourselves to have the message of Hiroshima and Nagasaki felt completely from our minds. And we cannot allow our vision or ideas to fade either. For if we do, we have but one course left for us, and that flash of light will not only rob us of our vision, but it will rob us of our lives, our progeny, and our very existence. Mayor Tadatoshi Akiba, Mayor of Hiroshima, Japan.
We will not learn how to live together in peace by killing each other's children. Jimmy Carter, 39th President of the United States.
Peace is much more precious than a piece of land. Let there be no more wars. Anwar Sadat, 3rd President of Egypt.
I call upon all Israeli leaders, regardless of their lines, to move forward toward this peace for the sake of our children and their children, for our future and their future. Yasser Arafat, President of Palestinian Territories, from 1989 to 2004, Nobel Peace Prize Laureate in 1994.
We will not rest until we reach a permanent agreement that would secure a safe future for our children and that would provide us with renewed hope to live in a region where people lead a life of cooperation and not, God forbid, where blood is shed. Yitzhak Rabin, 5th Prime Minister of Israel, Nobel Peace Prize Laureate, 1994.
Enough of blood and tears. Enough!
Never was so much false arithmetic employed on any subject as that which has been employed to persuade nations that it is their interest to go to war. Were the money which it has cost to gain at the close of a long war, a little town or a little territory, expended in improving what they already possess, in making roads, improving the arts, and finding employment for their idle poor, it would render them much stronger, much wealthier, and happier. This, I hope, will be our wisdom. Thomas Jefferson, 3rd President of the United States.
If you want to make peace with your enemy, you have to work with your enemy. Then he becomes your partner. Nelson Mandela, 8th President of South Africa, first post-apartheid leader.
Today, at long last, we are starting upon the road. I emphasize starting, which I believe will take us to lasting peace in our province. Today, we salute Ulster's honoured and unaging dead, the innocent victims, that gallant band, members of both religions, Protestant and Roman Catholic, strong in their allegiance to their differing political beliefs. Unionist and nationalist, male and female, children and adults, all innocent victims of the terrible conflict. I have sensed a great sigh of relief amongst all our people who want the hostility to be replaced with neighbourliness. I believe that Northern Ireland has come to a time of peace, a time when hate will no longer rule. How good it will be to be a part of a wonderful healing in our province. Ian Paisley, former First Minister, Northern Ireland.
If we can contribute to peace and prosperity across the Taiwan Straits, the accomplishments will be historic. Ma Ying-jeou, 12th term President of Formosa or Taiwan.
Let us discuss a formal end to the state of hostility between the two sides, reach a peace agreement, construct a framework for peaceful development of cross-strait relations, and thus usher in a new phase of peaceful development.
The Jewish and Islamic religion share a faith in one Lord and an adherence to fundamental values of truth, justice, and peace. From this common ground, we believe beautiful fruit can grow. Our people have a long history of cooperation. Only peace can ensure the prosperity and well-being of all our people. Shimon Peretz, 11 presidents of Israel, 8 Prime Minister of Israel.
I would like to tell everyone who is listening to me right now that Islam has nothing to do with these evil deeds. And those who commit these acts will never have peace in heaven, never. Because you cannot kill in the name of Allah. You need to do good in the name of Allah. Yunus Bek Yevkurov, said President of Russia's Republic of Ingushetia.
I destroy my enemies when I make them my friends. Abraham Lincoln, 16th President of the United States.
I am a steadfast follower of the doctrine of nonviolence, which was first preached by Lord Buddha, whose divine wisdom is absolute. Tenzin Gyatso, 14th Dalai Lama, Tibetan spiritual leader.
Without peace, all other dreams vanish and are reduced to ashes. Jawaharlal Nehru, first Prime Minister of India.
We pray that peoples of all faiths, all races, all nations may have their great human needs satisfied, that those now denied opportunity shall come to enjoy it to the full, that all who yearn for freedom may experience its spiritual blessings, that those who have freedom will understand also its heavy responsibilities, that all who are insensitive to the needs of others will learn charity, that the scourges of poverty, disease, and ignorance will be made to disappear from the earth, and that, in the goodness of time, all peoples will come to live together in a peace guaranteed by the binding force of mutual respect and love. Dwight D. Eisenhower, 34th President of the United States, World War II veteran.
Learn from history. Learn from the lessons of love. Only love and friendship can foster love and friendship. Love expands. Fear contrasts. Then love unites. Fear alienates. It's always like that from time immemorial. War strategy is easy. Just send everybody out killing each other. You know, all the youth, the beautiful, handsome, against another country's youth and handsome other natives. But love and assistance and help will always touch people's heart for a long time to come. If people concentrate all financial favor from God to help others, to help all the weak and needy country, you don't have to fight. You will win all war. War, anybody can make. Peace, it takes great, courageous leadership to materialize.
We wish for peaceful world.